Guys, David here and welcome to another Daily Fit Pro show. First of all, I just want to apologise for the last couple of days since getting back from that kind of like Italy, Switzerland tour. My dad, I've had a bit of a cold and I've been busy doing one-to-one days, Facebook ad management clients, and there's a lot been going on at the gym. But today, as I'm doing another one-to-one with a guy called Simon, I thought why not make today's Daily Fit Pro show a little introduction to how he runs his online fitness business. So let's jump straight into that chat. Okay, so here's Simon. Simon runs TriForce Endurance. He basically has the perfect life where he can do the sport that he loves and be able to coach people all around the world. So tell us a little bit more about TriForce Endurance first. What is it?
We coach people to train for Ironmans and triathlons, and it's a completely online business. We don't coach anybody physically unless they come to our coaching weeks that we run in Mallorca.
Perfect. Yes, so it literally is what people want. It is a perfect online business. So when it comes to your online business, how do you generally find clients? Because today we've been working on finishing your website off, just updating it, finishing the membership side off. But how do you usually find your clients?
So it took us a while to figure out how to do this properly and how to speak to our target market and where we wanted to go with it. But my head coach, or the head coach, Billy Harris, and myself decided that we wanted to work with certain individuals. So we just looked at who we were targeting and just evolved our online presence to talk to those people specifically.
Yeah.
And over time, we figured out how we would flow our daily marketing. So if you look at our social media stuff, you now know that it's us. So we've got a very good, strong brand presence, and we consistently put out good quality information, which is bite size, but it's some people know that when they see our stuff that they're gonna get good information, and it's daily done.
So you never actually run Facebook ads, or I've never ever really see you run a Facebook ads. How do you generate all these leads then?
Yeah, okay, so we occasionally run a few ads here and there, but for the most part it's just getting out and talking to our target audience of how to get better at their sport. So one of the key things that we do is we tell them what they should be looking at, but never really that should drill down into the how they should get there, because they really want to know that.
Yeah.
They have to come and speak to us. But it's literally just opening up the conversation and helping people understand who we are, who we coach,
Yeah.
and showing them that actually we're a really welcoming online presence. It doesn't matter where you are. If you are training for Ironman or triathlon or any long distance sport, we can help you.
Perfect. So you've got your social media, but basically you're saying you go out to these events, you network with people competing, taking part, almost tell them about you and how you help people, not really sell, but just start making connections that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think in actual fact, we don't even go out, or when we go to to races, I think what's really cool is the fact that actually, because we're an online company, we don't generally go to all the races that our athletes go to, because we've got over 70 athletes. We can't go to every single one of those. We'd never get any work done.
Yeah.
But all our interaction is online pretty much. So all our social media, everything that we do on that front helps create conversations with people. And then when we do go to races and we go and support our athletes from time to time, we sometimes get stopped in the street and people stop and say, "Hey Simon, hey Billy, how are you?"
Yeah.
And it always fascinates us, but actually they know who we are because they've seen everything that we do.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
actually everything we've built is online, so that's how we create our presence. And actually being out in the real physical world is secondary to that.
Perfect. Cheers.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's hard, I won't lie to you, because we work hard at it, but now we've figured out the flow of what works. We'll keep that running, and then we may decide to sort of like pattern interrupt a little bit every now and again.
Yeah.
But to be honest, It works. People like what we do. They know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're going to get this consistent
flow of content.
That it isn't spammy either. And I think that's the most important thing. We're not trying to give you spam rubbish because we're just trying to put out rubbish content. We think about it. Now, it doesn't need to be long, and it doesn't need, or sometimes it can be, but sometimes it's very short and a little bit well thought out. It's just, we now know that that's helping people or come to us.
Look, perfect. Okay, so that was Simon from TriForce Endurance, and it's really interesting to see that you don't actually need to be doing loads of ads to be able to generate enough interest and leads in your fitness business. Simon, as he was saying, is basically being on social media, being present, posting 2, 3, 4 times a day, showing how successful his clients are, showing the behind the scenes about how his TriForce business works, and being able to generate enough interest that way. So if you really are struggling with social or Facebook ads, really try and look at your social media first. Try to post 2, maybe even 3 times a day, behind the scenes, success stories, what's working, things that people shouldn't do. Come up with different topics that are going to get people interested. And if you're really not sure about what topics to post, ask your clients what they're struggling with, then create content exactly around that type of thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Now come join us inside our free Facebook group, where on a daily basis we share tons of content to help you generate leads for your fitness business.